It was an ad that just showed lots and lots of boobs.
My job. We're going to talk about boobs today. This past week, Adidas released an ad promoting their new line of sports bras featuring a picture showing 25 faceless women's breasts. Adidas was able to post the unedited picture on Twitter, their website, and on a billboard saying, "We believe women's breasts in all shapes and sizes deserve support and comfort. Hashtag support is everything." Indeed. But support is half of what Adidas got, as mixed reviews came their way, and we can understand why. There are positive reviews, like from me, right now, then negative reviews such as that from Michael Knowles, whom you just saw. Now, Petty Jeffy was torn between having y'all go and harass Michael Knowles on his YouTube video about this topic, where he had that dumb take. But I don't want y'all to increase his engagement, which benefits him. So I'll explain what happens in that video so you don't have to watch that nonsense. Michael Knowles went on this 6-minute rant, well, less than 6 minutes, but I'll explain why in a little bit, which starts off about the morality of the Adidas sports bra ad, claiming showing this many bare breasts might present an occasion to sin. Why seeing the female body in its natural form might automatically arouse impure thoughts is a discussion that could be had. But if that's his struggle and he admits it, I will respect it. With that said, he soon gets to the actual problem he has with this ad and why he thinks many people won't have lustful thoughts when seeing it.
Now, it's almost always the opposite. They're always trying to associate their products with ugliness, with deformities, with grotesque images, with obscenity. It's a cult of ugliness.
Michael Knowles doesn't like the way these breasts look. He thinks they're ugly, although he says he doesn't think the women are ugly. And he spends most of this time talking about appearance. Side note, if these boobs were pleasing to his eye, wouldn't that be more of an issue? Never mind. By the way, I don't know who these brave women are who volunteered to have their breasts photographed, but I wonder if they're women in and around the offices at Adidas, proving what women typically look like. If we're being real, the women in Michael Knowles' life may be represented here. Anyways, then he says this.
You would focus on good things and on beauty. Now it's always the opposite. All you ever focus on in history are the sins and the imperfections and the failures. All you ever focus on in literature is ugliness and fallenness and anti-heroes. That's all you're getting in the culture. It's all just yuck.
This is the problem. So the fact that this country focused so heavily on what they thought were the beautiful things, limiting and restricting history and literature, is why so many things up to this point don't reflect real America or real Americans, what we look like and how we got to this point. So it's no wonder why, when it comes to women and their bodies, men are so preoccupied with them being narrow, if you know what I mean. But Michael Knowles completely misses this, and whether he agrees with showing nudity to sell a product, he confirms why this ad is necessary. Number one, men, and women too, have a limited, restricted, narrow view of what's beautiful and acceptable. We not only don't see images like these, they aren't shown to us. Hashtag Victoria's Secret. Number two, with that, traditionally, materials and fabrics and brands cater to whatever the opposite of thick thighs saves lives is. I'm sure the comment section will let us know. And number three, if Michael Knowles ever met a woman, any woman, he should know that bras can be a burden and cumbersome. Adidas simultaneously released a sports bra fit guide to show how they should fit, along with a commercial letting women know that they are accommodated. Support is everything, all body types. So clearly, Adidas wants to sell bras, but also celebrate bodies in all their glory and proudly showcase how different we all are. Adidas also stated that it's important to normalize the human body and help inspire future generations to feel confident and unashamed when Michael Knowles sees it by accident. Emphasis mine, that last sentence is mine also, not Adidas. As I alluded to earlier, he then ends the video with, I kid you not, the most messed up, unintentionally ironic, based, I think is what the kids call it, ad for nausea medicine. For Rebel HQ, I'm Jeff Wiggins. My architect knows Japanese. For more from the Young Turks, stay right here. If you want to see content from yours truly, click on the hashtag below. I can also be found on all socials at He Gonna Be Alright. Thanks for watching.